they are in a social experiment, and then they feel like they are superior to the prisoners, the prison guards. They start to feel like they are superior to the prisoners because it's within our nature. We like to exercise our power. And how do we exercise our power? We exercise it by, I don't know, causing, when you cause fear for someone. This is what manipulators do, and narcissists and toxic people, especially, you see it in relationships or whatnot. You exercise your power on this person, especially if this person is kind of like shows a tiny bit of weakness and is weaker than you, and you know that they are in a lower status than you or whatever. And it was blood to the knees in that social experiment. It was blood to the knees because the prison guards were bullying the prisoners. They trying to rape them. They were just having the time of their lives. Oh, thank you, Sam. And then I posted something about this before where I was saying that if you show fear in front of someone, that person will only, it will only get worse. It will only escalate. No matter what it is whether it's in your family, if you have, a father who's kind of like over controlling or whatever, if it's a father or a husband or a wife, because obviously women, let's not get into that. Okay, women can be just as bad, of course. It's not just men. The more you show fear, this is why some people get stuck into like toxic relationships and they aren't able to leave for so long, and they are just blinded, and they feel like the need to be there for so long, and then they kind of just like let themselves free after so many years, after like 10, 15 years or whatever, and they've just lived in fear. So the more fear you show, the more this person will exercise their power over you, and the worse it will get, and the more they will bully you. And the biggest, this is actually not just human psychology. Shukran, Sam. This is not just human psychology. You'll find that it's in the animal kingdom as well. So if you have a Rottweiler or whatever showing any type of aggression, if you are out there and a pack of wolves approach you, the first thing you do is if you stand upright and you hold yourself, obviously it's very difficult, but if you manage to do it, they will not attack you because they can see that you are strong. This is what confidence does. This is why I say always you have to be confident no matter what. You have to have this confidence, because when you have this confidence, it really does give you a whole different vibe, a whole different look, how that other person or creature will perceive you, will see you. Even if it's a pack of wolves, and if they sense fear, they will attack you. And if you show more fear, they will attack you some more. They will rip you apart. If you try to run, they run after you. Whether it's a bear in the jungle or whatever, or a pack of wolves, whether it's human or whether it's shaitan, whether it's jinn. Jinn are also exactly like that. So they say when a person is inflicted with sihr, I've personally been through this experience. I have experienced this first freaking hand. When you're inflicted by sihr, or when you're just inflicted, you have a jinn or shaitan kind of disturbing you or making your life a little bit miserable. The more you give into it, the more you fear that creature, the more that creature will exercise their power over you. The more you build up the courage and strength, and you realize and you say, you know what, I don't fear except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you come to this belief and conclusion, you only fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I swear to God, it does miracles for you in here. It gives you miracles. You feel so strong. You feel like you only fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so nothing on earth can hurt you. And you lead a more comfortable life, a more restful life. Because then, ain't no shaitan gonna bother you. Because why is he gonna bother you if you don't give a shit about him, if you don't give a crap, if you don't show that you are in fear of this creature? It's no fun for him. He's just gonna move on to the next weak person. You'll save yourself from a pack of wolves. I know, as hard as, talking is easy now in the comfort of my own bedroom, right? But that's the truth. And likewise with people. And in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala actually says, do not give your cheek for people to slap, which is very wise words. Subhanallah, Allah's telling you, don't accept bullies. Don't accept that people will bully you. Don't let people, overstep their boundaries with you. Allah doesn't want you to be humiliated. He wants us to be strong, and He wants us to only fear Him.